singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. Big trilly, I'm foolish pride. Crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020.
Go ahead.
Go, Wiggins,
You
go.
got that, Chris?
Go, Wiggins, go.
Oh, yeah, and one.
No foul. These refs are paid off, man.
Ready for more Season 7 events? This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Fire and Ice, where you'll go back and forth between takeover mode and ice cold. In the
Cutting right through the heart of the city. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Tristan Thompson.
Here we go. It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt. Eric Gordon is out there with Jayshawn Tate, and it's Wood in at the center position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Green against Levine. No good on the triple. Well, Candace, you take a look at a guy like Zach LaVine, a slow and steady build-up. He's continued to improve each and every year on his way to being a star in the NBA.
Yes, Zach LaVine showed us glimpses in Minnesota. And when the Bulls were able to get Zach LaVine, I said that that was definitely a steal. He shows that he is ready to be a superstar. He's taken on these big moments, but now he's got to get the Bulls to the playoffs.
Yeah, there is another level for him and his team. Now here's Ball, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. DeRozan passes to Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Kevin Porter.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. Exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. First quarter, just over a minute played. Porter finds Green. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Porter. Got a piece of it. In transition. Here's Ball. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, Ball snuck out there capitalizing in transition, but his speed part of that equation too. Good job by Ball.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Green jacks up a 3. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. All of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. Basket's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
On the wing, Levine. Back to ball. The three is up. Wood grabs the board.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Green finds Porter. Levine comes with the double team. Gordon outside, driving in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ball passes to DeRozan. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time, and Houston will come the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Schroeder comes in for Porter Jr.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Pass to Schroeder. 11 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And he's going for the oop here. Wood misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And stolen by Wood. Gordon against Levine. Gordon can't hit. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And stolen by Wood.
Bulls foul. Kobe White. That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Green's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Caruso. The Bulls with another miss. Houston in the lead. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Here's Caruso. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's Green missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Matthews. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by White. On the wing, Green. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Vucevic against Schroeder. Here's Şengün. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
From 12 feet. That one rolls around and rims out.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he
There it goes!
hits it.
Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Well, Kevin Porter Jr. given a big opportunity in Houston. He talked about how his role has changed now that he's in the starting lineup.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
No doubt, Grant, Porter showing flashes.
No doubt at all, B.A. A golden opportunity. He's got talent, and now we're seeing what he can do in a starring role.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Dennis Schroeder, and it's Martin in at the 4 spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Cállate. Buenas noches.
And once
Buenas
more this
noches.
half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Christopher.
Buenos semen.
Rebound by the Bulls. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put
Come
that
on.
one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Şengün gets it to go. Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
You got to. It's a staple.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Schroeder. Ball with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Ball. Clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
From the arc. Counted from distance. Ball's got 7 points.
I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Porter's shot is up. Chicago trailing here. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era. KG would have been rebounding and bringing the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era, so I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think